So we are still in it. And I know if you're like me, you want to say, I'm done. I'm done with this. And then we're not done. And we're still in this lockdown. And so we got to figure out how to be in it. And I have the perfect verse to help us. It comes from Jeremiah 29. And most of us know Jeremiah 29 because there's this really famous verse, verse 11, that says, I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Such a great verse. But what a lot of people don't know about Jeremiah 29 is that earlier on, you can see at the top that it says a letter to the exiles. So Jeremiah is actually delivering this message to people who are in exile, which is a little bit like how we feel right now. People who are where they don't want to be. And earlier in Jeremiah 29, he says this. It's one of the verses in 40 verses. He says, build houses and settle down, plant gardens and eat what they produce. And then he goes on to say, marry and in other words, be here now. Be in the season, even if it's a season you don't want to be in. And for the Israelites, that was exile. That was the group of people that Jeremiah was talking to. And so I think about us right now, and this is a season that many of us would like to bypass. When I am in seasons like this, I find that my bags are packed because I'm just ready to get out of it. And I'm just praying, Lord, get me out of this. And that, I think, is where a lot of us are. But Jeremiah challenges us that there's something in this season for us. And so what I want to encourage you and me to do is to look around and see what God might be doing in us and through us. We're learning perseverance. We're learning how to live a hard time. Many of us have very easy lives relative to so many people in history and around the world. And this is a season when we're learning some things that obviously God wants us to learn. So the whole idea of build houses and settle down. I mean, some of the Israelites were going to be in exile for 70 years. That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? And we are not going to have to be there for 70 years. We're just here for a few weeks. But what can we learn in this season that we can take with us when life gets normal again? So hopefully that's an encouragement to you.